Hello, this is ProLab channel and I am Riaz Ahmed in front of you with math class. I had a class with you previously that was on fraction. Let us frequently revise what we have learned in that very class. So we have discussed about the fraction, its definition and its meaning, etc. Definition and meaning. Firstly, I will revise definition. What is what the fraction was. Firstly, we write the number in the p upon q form, where p and q are whole numbers and q not equal to 0. That becomes the definition of a fraction. What is its meaning? Meaning is, okay, for example, if a circle or any rectangle, we have to divide it to some part. For example, if we divide into 3, that becomes the denominator of the fraction. If we divide into the 4, that becomes the denominator of the fraction. If we shade this part, that becomes 1 upon 3. If we shade here the 3 parts, for example, out of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, this becomes the fraction 3 upon 4 of the shaded part. For example, if we take the second example, we had taken the second example as if a rich man has a plot and he has four sons, then then he has to divide his plot into 4 equal parts. So each son will take 1/4. Or for example, if he had only 2 sons, then that will take half and half. One will take half and the other will also take the half. And then we discussed about the types of fraction. Firstly, we discussed about the proper and improper fraction, and we will hear some proper fraction. That proper fraction are those fractions whose denominator is greater than the numerator. Numerator is less and denominator is greater. And same vice versa with the improper fraction. Improper fraction, for example, 4 divided by 3, where numerator is greater than the denominator. And we have taken also the like and unlike fraction. Like and unlike fractions are those like fractions are those whose denominators are same. For example, 1 by 3 and 4 by 3. These are the like fraction. And unlike fractions are, for example, 1 by 3 and 3 by 4. They have different denominators, so they are unlike fraction. And we have taken the mixed fraction, who have the two types. For example, one is whole number and other is fraction. 2 base 1 upon 4. This is the mixed fraction. And the other one was equivalent fraction. I have taken that. For example, this is 1 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 4 and 3 divided by 6. For example, 4 divided by 8. These are actually 1 out of 2, 2 out of 4. This is simply similar. That is half. 3 upon 6. 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. This whole, if we simplify these, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. They all become 1 by 2. These all become 1 by 2, so they are equivalent fractions. And today we are going to operate them separately. Okay. So our topic becomes operation on fraction. Once again, we will talk about the like and unlike fraction. For example, here we will take 1 upon 2, 3 upon 2, 4 upon 2, etc. We will take also try the unlike fraction here. 3 divided by 4, 5 divided by 3, 6 divided by 5, etc. For example, these are different. These are the fractions with different denominators. Okay, I would like to say here only this like and unlike, like and unlike. These are two types of fraction. Only these like fractions are added. I will see here how this only like fractions will added. Firstly, I will come to an example. Like if there are 2 boys walking together on the street, we will say these are 2 boys walking on the street. If there are 2 girls walking in the street, so we will say 2 girls are walking on the street. If there is a boy and a girl walking on the street, we will never say these are 2 boys or these are 2 girls walking on the street. We will say there is 1 boy and 1 girl, or this is the pair or this is the couple, etc., we will not make them equal. So firstly we will take here boy and boy. If we add them, these are two boys. Okay, same. Girl plus girl equal to two girls. Say these are alike. So like term, like gets added as two boys. For example, girl plus girl equal to two girls. If we add boy plus girl, this never becomes two boy or two girl. This cannot be added. These cannot be added because these are not alike. So here this is the same process. Only like terms, like fractions gets added. Okay. So we will operate on them separately. Firstly, we will go on addition and subtraction. Firstly, we will go on addition. Addition. Okay. Addition, when we add these, add or subtract, we go under the two methods. First method is to making the same denominator. This is for unlike fact, same denominator, or with the same not making, they have actually the same denominator. If they have the same denominator, they get satisfied. For example, 4 upon 5 plus 3 upon 5, this is directly added. How this is added? The numerators get added directly, 4 plus 3, and denominator remains the same. And 4 plus 3 equal to 7 divided by 5. This is the answer for the very question, and this is the solution. And for example, if there is also same question with minus, we will side by side, we will go side by side with minuses. So numerator gets subtracted and denominator remains the same. 4 minus 3 equal to 1 divided by 5. This is the process for the fractions with same denominator, and these get added directly or directly subtracted when they are the same denominators. So when the fractions have same denominator, they get added directly. And when it is unlike fraction, for example, we will take unlike fraction here, 3 divided by 4 plus 5 divided by 6. This is the unlike fraction. And now we are going to talk about the two methods. Firstly is making the same denominator, and second one is cross multiplication. Firstly we will go on the making the same denominator. I have talked about the only the like fractions get added. For example, we have added previously 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3. This gets added 2 plus 1. Okay, denominator remains the same. 2 and 1 becomes 3 by 3. This is the addition of the like fraction. But these we will take here. Let us see here. 4 and 6, these are not alike. Either this should be both should be 6 or both should be 4. Neither this is 6, neither this is 4. Now we have to make this denominator same. What we are taking? We are making a letter and taking their LCM. LCM. This is the multiple. Some number. For example, there is a number 20. For example, this is the multiple of 5 and 4 also. Same, we will take any number that is multiple of 4 and 6, but that should become the least, lowest. So we will take here the ladder and we will make LCM out of these. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 1s are 2, and 3 remains here. 3 1s are 3. 2 2s 4, 3s are 12. 12 becomes a number which is multiple of 6 and which is also multiple of 4, which is multiple of 4 and 6 both, and this is approachable. This is the lowest number. Okay, so what we done here, we multiply 4 by something so as to get 12. 4 3s are 12, and Sam with this 3 is multiplied on the upper side so as to balance the fraction. We can also cut these, so to remains the same 3 by 4 here, and Sam on this side 5 by 6, what we multiply by 6 so as to get 12. 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12, and Sam number is multiplied on the numerator side so as to balance the fraction. So what we done here, we actually we have to make 6 and 4 and 6 and number which is multiple of 4 and 6, and we also get the same denominator so as to add them. Never an unlike fraction gets divided without the same denominator. We have to make this unlike fraction or unlike fraction gets under some process so as to become the same denominator, make them same denominator, and so as to add them. And here 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12, and look here, we had made them the same denominators. Now they are like fraction, they get added as 9 plus 10, and denominator remains the same. 9 plus 10 equal to 19 divided by 12. This is the answer for the question here, and this was addition of the unlike fraction here. We will take second example as subtraction. For example, we will take the second method as cross multiplication. For example, this is 3 divided by 4 plus 5 divided by 6 here. Okay, this is the second method. We multiply this like this, 3 and 5 divided by 6. This is addition here. We multiply by 3 and 6. 3 and 6 we multiply. The 3 6s are 18. Okay, Sam, 3 6s are 18. We will not show this on this side. We will show on this side. Okay, 3 6s are 18, and this gets multiplied. 5 4s are 20 on this side. Okay, and in between them is the plus sign. So, and also these gets multiplicated. 4 6s are 24. So this you will remind this process. Remind this method here. 3 6s are 18. This and this gets multiplied and written on this side. And 5 4s are 20 written on this side. And 4 6s are 24. This is on the denominator side. And this is like a cross. And in other words, we like a scissor. This is scissor multiplication, or we can't. And cross multiplication is the same. That becomes a cross here. And similarly, at the same time, what the question is saying us, that these gets added. 20 and 18 is 38 divided by 24, and this gets us into the symbol form. What we divide by something extra, or this is the process for the addition. Second process, which was the cross multiplication. And if there is minus, okay, then for example, this is 3 divided by 8 minus 1 divided by 12. This is the question here, and we will solve by both methods here, making the same denominator and cross multiplication method. Here we will make the same denominator as 8 and 12. These are not alike, so these are unlike fraction. We have to make either this 8 equal to 12 or is 12 equal to 8. Neither this becomes 12, nor this becomes 8. So we will make some number out of them so as to make them both equal to that number. So 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, and 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 3 remains here, 3 1s are 3. 2 2s, 4 2s, 8 3s are 24 becomes the LCM of the both number. So we have to make 8 as 24 like this. 3 divided by 8. What do we multiply 8 so as to get 24? 8 3s are 24. Same we multiply on the upper side, 3 and 3. here 1 by 12. 12 is multiplied by 2 to get 24, so on the upper side. So 3 3s are 9 and 8 3s are 24 minus 2 1s are 2, 12 2s are 24. We get the same denominator as like fraction here. 9 minus 2 divided by 24. 9 minus 2 equal to 7 divided by 24. This is the answer for that question. Okay, this is the making the same denominator process here. We will go undergo the cross multiplication as here. 3 divided by 8 minus 1 divided by 12. Sam, we will multiply this and this. 3 and 12 is equal to 36. Equal to 36. And Sam, we will multiply this and this. Minus 8 ones are 8 divided by 8 twos are 16. 8 ones 8 and 1 9. Remainder 1, that gets 96. And 36 minus 8 is 24 divided by 96. That is the answer for the question. And this gets simple into simpler form. We are not going to make it simpler. We will let it be here as m, and we will go on the, this was addition and subtraction too. Subtraction. And now we are going to multiplication and division. Here I will like to say that unlike fractions are not bound. Neither like fractions, neither unlike fraction is bound in case of multiplication or division. For example, there is no need to be a same denominator or the like fraction. For example, 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. This is not what we needed in the multiplication. There, what is the method? We multiply numerator by numerator, 1 multiplied by 1, and denominator multiplied by denominator. 2 2s are 4, whether it is like or unlike. For example, this is 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 5 divided by 9, etc. What is the process here? What is the method here? We multiply denominator by denominator, numerator by numerator. 2 5s are 10 and 3 9s are 27. This is the answer for the question. And this is the multiplication, and only one process and only one method is here. And this is very simple method that we multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. And in case of division, process is the same. Like for example, this is 2 divided by 3 divided by 5 divided by 9. This is the question. What we do here, 2 by 3 remains the same. This division is changed into multiplication. This gets changed into multiplication, and this gets under the reciprocal process. For example, this is 5 by 9. This is interchanged, and this becomes 9 divided by 5. Okay, this becomes same as the multiplication here. What we do in the multiplication method, we multiply numerator by numerator. 2 9s are 18 and 3 5s are 15. This is the answer for the question. And every division is to be changed into multiplication firstly, then it is multiplied like in the multiplication method. This was the operations on the fraction, addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So you have to you get this, and hope you will get benefited by this class. So thank you.